What's going on, guys? So today on this Shoki review on 00CTOBER, we're taking a look at another kit. Duh. And this is the HG00 GNZ 007 Gaddess. Or Gaddess. However you want to say it. I don't care. And this is the suit of a new returner, which was Lock-On 2's girlfriend that was a celestial being spy. Spoilers. So they sent her back into battle after recovering her, after discovering she was a spy, and you can actually see her fighting the cherubim right there. And yeah, this is actually really cool. You got some nice coming off here, you got some lightning, you got some glowy red eyeballs right there. You've got an enormous amount of particles pouring out the back. I don't believe it's in Transam mode there. I can't remember if it had Transam at this point or not. Some of them did. I just don't know which part of the story this is in particular. So, yay for that. And you got Bandai 2009 right there. You have a big old light coming through there. And if you're wondering, wait, why is it Gaddess and the other one was Gaddessa? And it's just because that was the naming scheme they went with. You can look it up. I don't know. And like I said before, Gaddessa was like basically one of the progenitors of all of the Innovator suits. Basically, so it was the 03, or 003 is the 007. So it's the James Bond version. And it comes in a bit later, and it looks almost identical, but so does the Grazzo, which I do want to get a hold of one day if I can, because that one's pretty cool. And there's a couple of the other ones. I think it was the Galaga, something like that. Was also, that was the drone suit basically, so that looked a little bit different, but used a lot of the same engineering. But hey, let's go ahead and check out illustrated by Naoshika Morishita as usual. And you got GM Beam Saber Fangs. So it has fangs that can fly around and be beam sabers. This thing does come with these cool parts that are really neat. And oh yeah, check that out. You can totally use them with the cherubim. That's actually very cool. I like that. And I think, I could be wrong, that the Cherubim Saga does come with similar parts. I'll find out soon enough. But you got little things there, so you can have Showdown, where they're fighting. You got GN Heat Saber, which is, well, it's a sword. Yeah. And you got them fighting each other till the death right there. Okay, so they're recreating that scene right there. So he's got all of the shield bits pointed at her up close. That's pretty cool. And you come over here, and it's just stuff and things and feet and arrows, and pretty much all the same stuff we saw from the Gaddessa. And you've got, hey, it does things, and there's stuff. Oh, and it comes with a stand. And it can stay on the stand. Duh. And come around to the side, you got number 49 in the list. The list? Yeah, that's what I said. And Gaddessa, no website, because, well, sad, no website exists. It's really cool with the face, though. And you got A-Laws, because, duh, they were all part of the A-Laws team. Which is kind of crap if they're innovators and they have all that. Anyways, so GN007, 294.8, so pretty much most of the same measurements from the Gaddessa, because it is mostly the same suit, so it would be very similar in height and dimensions. Very different set of weapons, though. So no long range, just the fangs and the sword. So up close type. And you got to read up right there. If you can read that, good for you. I can't. And you got cool artwork there that's not the same as the cover, but very similar. And you got a little guy on the toilet. You've got 3-year-olds don't like Gaddessa fangs in their eyeballs, which, by the way, they're beam saber fangs, but they don't give you any beam saber effects for them. Sad face. 1,600 yen, nice and affordable kit, and considering it actually comes with some cool stuff, I really do dig that. New version of the Gaddessa. Always upside down. Look at all the pretty particles. Every time, guys. Every time. Alright, let's get to it. New Gaddess time. Alright, guys, and here we have the Gaddess. Or Gaddess. Once again, don't know how to say it. And looking really cool. And I'm going to be honest, guys, so far in the building of these things, mind you, at the point of filming, I haven't built everything for this month yet. I think this is probably my favorite. I really enjoyed this one, despite the sheer amount of work I had to put into it. Something about the color scheme is pleasing. To me, it's like a warrior kind of goddess situation. You got the big sword over here. You got the Nice spindly legs. You've got the big curves along with sharp points. I don't know. It's a cool suit. I do dig it. And of course, it's very, very similar to its sister suit or clone suit or whatever you want to call the Innovators. And so there's our Gaddessa, and you can really see the color difference. And you see that aside from the equipment, they're basically the same. The front skirt is different, side skirts definitely different, although this one does come with the same front, side, and back skirts, I believe. I know it comes at least side and back because I painted those without realizing I wasn't using them because I painted them on the runner. And the shoulders are the same with the exception of the these tab on totally different. These are molded in over here. But other than that, they're the same. Arms, legs, all the same. Head is virtually the same with the distinguishing difference of the crest. It's just a little bit different over here to that one. Other than that, almost identical. So they're pretty cool. The only thing that's kind of bummerish about these, because they are Season 2 Gundam-like things or GN-powered things, they don't have a centralized GN core like the early Gundams did, which had the cool reflecting thing. And something like, I don't know, the Thrones had, which we'll look at eventually. Yeah, you heard me. Thrones. So, I really do dig this blue, although on camera it is coming across a little bit bluer than it is. I'm having difficulty with my lighting. Actually, not my lighting, it's just my camera settings. Let me turn that up just a notch. There we go. I can see it a little bit better. One thing, though, lots and lots of paint or lots and lots of stickers. So let me take her off her obligatory stand here. By the way, nice hinge on the front skirt. Nice sharp blade there. Let me straighten out the legs. Of course, just like the sister suit, it has all the same spots that need to be painted. These, and got a little sloppier here. Same thing up there. Same thing with the feet ankle thruster things. You get the same ankle stickers here. All of the GN Beam Saber fangs, every one of them needed to be painted. Otherwise, you get stickers for just these sections here, nothing for the front or the back, so like this. It does have, I forgot to point this out on the Gaddessa, you do get 2 red metallic stickers that go right inside there, and you get the red visor up there, you get little red eyes and colored face, although this one is just the eyes, the face is actually a single piece. And the little ear pieces there, actually you get stickers for, but I painted them with my favorite dark gray ever, just like the thrusters on the shoulders and all the little spots kind of around it. Now the sword, gotta be very careful, that red, which is about as close as I could get color-wise, this is actually like the Char red from the Xeon marker set. That's about as close as I could get, because otherwise it's just molded in this blue. And it's not the cleanest paint job, but it's pretty good, and it matches about as good as it's going to get, to be totally honest with you guys. Come around the back, you can see all the same kind of equipment, and you even get the same escape pod / cockpit. So, it is one of the cooler innovations that they came up with, where, you know, other than the fact that this is blatantly hanging out the back, I think up until the first time they blew up one of these suits, nobody would have known that this was the escape pod / cockpit. So, I mean, this would be the first thing you go for. Most people are heading for the main mass, but if you got around behind it, you're going to shoot at this thing. Unless, of course, they have a GN field or something like that. You know, it's a thing you can do. I'm going to put her back on her stand for now. I'm not going to bother with articulation and stuff because it's identical to the Gaddess, or Gaddessa. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling off some GN Beam Saber fangs. So, you get ones like this. There are 7 in total. I thought there were 8 when I first got them out. And these are a little bit more basic. So you got the 2 on the side skirts, and you got the 1 on the back skirt. It's really easy to forget about the one back there, to be totally honest. And, well, there's not a lot going on. And size-wise, they're all the same. The only real difference is how they mount. So these are friction-based, so they're using the slot on the back and the slot here to pinch on the skirts. So I'm going to set these aside just for a second, because we're going to pull off the ones on the shoulders. These tab in right there, obviously, and you can see they're mirrors of each other, so that you have one per side. You can screw it up, so just pay attention to what you're doing. But I guess you technically, if you want, you can change it up a little bit, like, because the tab is the same size regardless of what direction you go. If one were so inclined, you could change it up. That's basically the same direction. You can also tilt them up, in, out, however you kind of want. As long as they don't fall off, you're okay. Now what you want to do here is grab the new clear parts. And I like this. This is pretty cool. And once again, I have not started on the Cherrim Saga yet as of filming this video, but odds are you're going to see it very soon. It supposedly comes with these same pieces, according to Rodimus 13. Now, it has several mounting points for a lot of different things. You've got a peg hole here, you've got tabs here, you've got slots all over here. So these were meant to be used on a wide arrangement of things. So, as we'll cover in a later, or as we'll cover later, or right now, I guess, if I wanted to, I'll do it later. This is your mode for posting it up on Cherrim. We'll look at that here in a second. Obviously, I just said that, and I'm not paying any attention to what I'm actually doing. Okay. But you've got clear tabs right there that will plug into the back of the shoulder. Now, this is a little bit wonky, I admit. Only because they're blatantly obvious. Like, they're hanging out like moose antlers. I'm going to come up a little bit. Now, you can take any of the ones you've got here, because you have plenty of holes. In fact, or not holes, but tabs in this case. And you can see the little rectangular tab there, and it will plug in. I think I have it. Yeah, I've got it right. Okay, I was looking at it sideways, because it has multiple directions you can plug these in. So if you want, you plug one on there, grab the next one. If you're so inclined, you can just like tab them right up next to each other, like so. Grab a different one, tab it in over here. Grab another one. Now then, of course, I grabbed the other ones. Now you can do that number. You can also tab them in vertically for some reason. I don't. It does show this in the instructions, and I don't understand why you would want to. Now there are 3 tabs along here, so perhaps in a different kit, or probably for a different kit that uses fangs, you'll probably make use of those. Now, from what I could tell, unless you're really like spacing these things out a little bit differently, you're not going to get all 7 of them on there. So for the most part, I would leave the butt skirt one on. Obviously, this is not the one for the butt skirt because that's the thing, but you can totally get it in a cool pose with its fangus doing its thing. Though, of course, if you really want to, just make them all on the same plane. Wow, that is tabbed in there. You can, in a different position, technically tab them in on the holes used for the shield bits. You can do that if you're so inclined, but only the 4 on the shoulders will do that. So you can use that to plug them in. So this thing was obviously made for at least a few different kits. And of course, being attached to the shoulders, you're going to get whatever. Now, it does come with 2 fists, although I do have the expressive hand on there right now. But she's pretty cool. I like it. You can make use of all the things. Alright, see, it's pretty cool. Actually, I really like this attachment for the Cherrim, although this particular scene, it's close to what the box shows, but I can't actually get him in the proper position because I'm very limited by my base right there. But she's technically holding him up with her sword, but I like the arrangement. I couldn't get it to work at first, and I couldn't figure out why, and then I figured out that I had the little parts that come forward for his projected visor. So this actually plugs into the slots for that. That is a really cool attachment, and it really sucks that they didn't put it out for this. But that being said, because these two go together in such a way, it makes sense that, you know, they would release something like this. So we always wondered why, you know, it seemed like the Cherubim, even this version of the Cherubim, was a little underappreciated wise. And I did actually kind of, I broke one of his GN blade pistol, so it's currently drying off to the side. But so this guy's going to make a reappearance, obviously, when I get to the Cherubim Saga, because that's a direct comparison, and probably a lot of similar bits are going to be on here, no pun intended. If it does, in fact, come with that. I haven't even opened the box yet to even know. But I'm kind of excited. I haven't built any official Gundams, quote-unquote, so far in this 00CTOBER. Once again, I'm shooting this as I go, and yeah, it is what it is. But guys, if you dig the Gaddess like I do, I really do. I like the design. I like the gimmicks and stuff like that. But go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this whole arrangement. This looks pretty sweet in and of itself. Should he have come with that as well as her? And odds are, if that other one does come with it, I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this guy permanently, so that way they can fight each other with their fangs. Fangs versus bits. It's a thing. And I just thought about it. Other kits, other Gundams and stuff that use fangs don't actually get physical fangs to use. It kind of sucks. But like I said, tell me what you think down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe-ish button if you are new to the channel. And if you actually want to pick up a subscribe-ish shirt, they are available in the Shoki store, along with 00CTOBER shirts. You guys are going to hear that every day, as long as I remember to say it. 00CTOBER shirts, go get you one. Get you two. Get you the whole set of the Hanes t-shirt versions that come in all the Gundam Meister colors. So you got the orange, green, purple, and blue for all 4 Gundam Meisters. So go check that out, guys. But I will catch you on the next review. And remember, as always, keep on building.